guys, I decided to very quickly and spontaneously show you a recipe that I've already kind of started putting together, and it's called Texas Tortillas, and you can see it's from a very well loved cookbook, one that I've handwritten in recipes. I've had this for years and years, and so what we've got here is a super simple recipe. I'm wanting to do a little recipe share every maybe Friday in September, and I thought I would do sweet things, you know, baked goods, but you're probably thinking, why would you show this one then? Here's why. This is so good. I like a little appetizer to serve along with chili, and this is definitely chilly weather, or this would be great to serve on game day. You get the gist. So here's what you need. You need some tortillas, and then you're gonna make the filling, okay? So here's what you need for the filling. Cream cheese, sour cream, green onions, which I haven't put mine in yet, black olives, haven't put mine in yet. You need green chilies, did I already say that? So green chilies, cheddar cheese, and your tortillas. So in here I already have my cream cheese, sour cream, my green chilies, my cheddar cheese, and then I'm gonna add some green onion and black olives. You stir it all together, you put it inside your tortilla, roll it up. You don't want it to get too mushy and thick so it don't smush out really bad. So the idea is you're going to roll these and make kind of like a pinwheel. And I will show you the second part. I think is what's the trick that makes them great. I'll show you that in a minute. And I hadn't even planned on sharing this. Like I said, I just decided here at the last minute that I was going to show you this. So here we go, Texas tortillas. Alright, I just finished chopping my green onions. I'm getting ready to add them to my mixture. I've added my black olives, and I'm doubling my recipe. And this is really kind of one of those, it doesn't even have to be super exact on anything that you put in, because it's just kind of like, you know, you put the stuff together. You can add a little more of one thing or another if you like it, or leave something out. It's still going to taste delicious. But what I wanted to tell you about green onions, when you're chopping them, once you get from the white down to the green, right there where they join, you want to make sure for, there might be trapped dirt in some of those areas. So you want to make sure once they've been washed and you start to chop, you look for any dirt that may be trapped once the green stems kind of start. And you want to make sure to get rid of that, clean them out really, really well so you're not eating any dirt. And I know you're hearing some noise in the background. It's a work day down here at the brick house. We've got a bobcat going, so just a lot of activity. So that's what you're hearing in the background. But anyway, back to putting this together. All right, this is a prime example to show you. I decided I want a few more green onions in there, and you see all that trapped dirt in there. That's exactly what I was telling you about. Be super careful that you're looking for that when you are cleaning your green onions. Okay, so here we go. We have all of it stirred together. The recipe says to blend everything in your food processor. I don't do that. Once my cream cheese is soft, I just stir it all together. It has shredded cheddar cheese in it, so you're going to have some texture to it anyway. I stir it all together. You know, there's all kinds of things in there, the onions, the chilies, the olives, that give it texture. So you can certainly blend it, but I kind of like it like this. It's a little chunkier, and so we have it all mixed together. I'm going to add a few more green onions. I also sprinkled in some garlic salt, and maybe I think I put onion powder. I can't remember. I like to put those in just about anything that's not sweet. No, not really, but I do use them a lot, and they certainly didn't hurt by adding them to this. So I'm getting ready to chop up the extra green onions, my handy dandy fancy chopping mat today, and then I'm going to get them rolled up in the tortillas. All right, you guys, here are my Texas tortillas in the next phase. So what we've got are all of our tortillas laid out on the counter, and then we have the filling on top, and it's all kind of smoothed out. So what we ended up doing was probably using about 2 tablespoons of filling. And by tablespoons, I mean this one. So I'm going to show you with one hand here. You just kind of smooth it out. Of course, it'd be a little different if I was using both hands, but kind of smooth it out. You want it to kind of get as close to the edge. Yeah, so that's about what you want. So about 2, there we go, 2 spoons is what we've done on each of these. Then we're gonna roll them up, and I cannot do that with one hand. And I'll show you what we do next. So here we go. Look how pretty they look. It has all the colors from the green onions and the cheese and the black olives. All right, now we're gonna start rolling. All right, now what we have here is a bag full of Texas tortillas. They're all rolled up, and what I like to do, this is not what I used to do, but this is what I do now. I've been making these probably for 20 years. I use the bag that the tortillas came in, and I put all of my Texas tortillas back in there. I'm gonna close up this bag, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and I'm not gonna cut these till tomorrow. They need at least an hour or 2 before you cut them, but I don't need these until tomorrow. So that's gonna give the tortillas plenty of time to be soft and everything to kind of work together like it should. They're gonna slice up beautifully. So what you can do is use the bag that your tortillas came in. If you don't have it, or if they won't fit, you can use a ziplock. You can use some sort of snap top container. If you need them quicker, get a paper towel, get it wet and wring out all the water, get it damp, stick that in with your Texas tortillas. That will very quickly soften them up and make them stay together nice and tight as a pinwheel. Now, I don't feel like I need to do this. One, my tortillas are very soft. That's another tip. Leave your tortillas out before, say you've had them in the refrigerator, let them come to room temperature and be soft and pliable. They'll roll better that way. They'll stay together better, and they'll make a prettier pinwheel when you're done. Okay, so we have just a great big bag full of Texas tortillas. I'm gonna close them up. You don't wanna stack them to where they're, you know, don't press on them. You don't wanna squeeze out all the filling. Sorry about the lighting. Like I've already said a few times, I'm new here. I'm learning my way around. But let me tell you guys, these are great, great appetizers. Great, you're gonna love them. All right, here's the finished product. Look how pretty those are. Shows all the colors. They are double layer, full layers on the bottom, and then these layers on the top, one layer on the top. Delicious.